Powertrain. Transformation. Powertrain. Their take on an IDW inspired Motormaster. The leader, core body of the Stunticons and their combined form, Menasor. It's a heavy box, this is. Excited, even anticipating. This is C, which is wrong because this was the 4th one released. So I don't know why that's been labelled as C, as in the 3rd. So there you go. Let's get this big old unit out. Oh God, I want this to be good. Oh my God, I want this to. Oh, okay. Alright, so it slides this way. It's taking up a lot of real estate. There is lid. There is first layer of foam. There is second bit of foam. Fumage. And that is in from the top, from the sky view. Let's get out these little bits and fucking hell. What's this? Replacement. Okay. Clip. There's a clip. Okay. So is that where the clip lives, I'm assuming? So I'm going to assume this has got to be like the combined mode leg. So you unscrew that, take that off, put that in. So does that whole panel get replaced then, I'm guessing? Not sure. I wonder if this has been done. Yeah, I'm sure it must have been done, because I'm sure when I bought it, the picture was in combined mode, but I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we? This big chunky guy out. Get out. Jesus Christ. Okay, I must admit, I am... Oh, hello. There's a face there. Shouty face. Not sure where that's supposed to live in terms of vehicle mode, but he did send this like in a separate bag, like his normal face. So let's just put them together, and as we go on, we will figure out where they are supposed to live. I can just live over there. I'll be honest, I am quite impressed with the size of this guy. I don't know why, but I was expecting him to... this to be a lot shorter. I don't know why. But yes, I am the articulate lorry articulates, which is always nice. And this, I think this guy might take the top spot as the best roller. Best getting down, get rid of you. There's the back of him. Nice little detail of the bolt holds the doors together. Exceptional job with the sticker. And lights at the back. This is my first, well, obviously it's not an official product, but this is my first ever Motormaster. Fun fact for you. Actually, to be fair, every single one of these releases, it's been my very first of, like my very first breakdown, drag strip. But so let's just have a look with me. How tough. Oh. Oh, his articulations, I'm going to guess, is his waist swivel. That's pretty cool. But yeah, underneath is looking very clean. Oh yeah, that clip bit's not there. So, yeah. No, is it that? Is it this? Okay. So it is there. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, because this is all right. You just take this off to put him in combine mode. I'm guessing, and then remove it once it's out of combine mode. I would assume. Fuck me, what have I done there? I messed up there. I regret messing with. The fuck? What the fuck? Why was that initially so tight in there? It's not sure which one this goes on to. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. So yeah, this trailer doesn't come apart because his waist swivel is the articulation point. So this guy stays as is, although I think this trailer must like separate somewhere, I would have thought. But we'll have a look at that when we open the instructions. I just want to take a mo and say this is a very handsome alt mode. Like, this is a good looking vehicle set. It really is. Right. Happy with that. Just like the rest of them, we won't be dealing with combine mode. It will just be pure vehicle. Pure robot. Yeah, back of it pops off. Right, should we dive in? Let's dive in. Let's separate this guy first. Is it these bits? Oh, so the back end is one. So one there, one there. You know, one there. It's quite conclusive. And one this side, and that just comes off an absolute treat. And in there, you wouldn't want to see that rolling towards you, would you? We'll pop that over there, because I'm pretty sure I think the rest of that does something, but we'll see. Okay. Now, it's been a while since I've watched these reviews for a Transformission, but I've just got a feeling that this is going to be quite fiddly to deal with. So I will be rigorously referring to the instructions, because I might fuck breaking this. Finding one of these was enough of a mission. Like I've been looking for one of these for a long time, like the set for a long time. And the fact that the set came up so soon after finding, which one was it? Was it Generation Toy? The Devastator. I could not pass it up. So yeah, I've got no intention of fucking breaking this or fucking things up, so. That's on the joints. So that guy just doubles over. Nice, yeah, let's fold them back down. Let's fold all them back down. I'd imagine is the way to go. Double joint that mask. I think that sits in there, and then it's just okay. It just sits there. I thought that was pegged in for a second. So just you fuck up. Oh yes. Just bring that down there. And what else do we do? We come fucking somewhere. Where the fuck does that come from? Oh, I see. I think. Oh, I see, said the blind man. That just folds down. Boom, there's his fucking noodle. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see that. Awful cameraman that is. There's his fucking noodle. Look at that guy. So that folds down. And then this folds up. No. Which bit folds up? Does the whole... Is that like a matrix of leadership? Is that a nod to something? Oh, I tell you what, the stickers that this guy's put on this. Look at that. It looks fucking the bee's knees. I've got to message this guy and figure out where I got these stickers from. And then we flip it around. So we've done that first page without any hiccups. And then we go here. So I'm going to say we go into the trailer for the next bits. I'll tell you what, let's just keep it, just so it's the background. I'm going to make good use of this until we make other use of it. Just so we're all reading from the same hymn sheet, and we're going down here. Oh, this has been gracious enough to already disconnect itself, so I suppose, thank you, maybe. And then these things come down, which look like shoulder cannons. And then this whole thing might do something. So disconnect that, I guess. And then yeah, I'd say so. These are going to be his arms, I would imagine. And then his head, what does his head do? His head comes up, this is his combined head, which is missing a face. So let's just pop. No, we'll leave the face off for now. We'll leave the face off. I'm not sure where the secondary face is supposed to be. Alright, what happens now? And then this, you can start there. And does that push through? And then this panel comes out. This panel probably does come out. And then this folds. I'm guessing that. Which way though? Like that? That looks like it'd be more. That can't be right. No, because then that's got to be... Am I missing a joint somewhere, do we think? I think that... There we go. So that should be like that. Facing... that way. And that comes in there. Like that. Do we think? That isn't looking flush. Maybe it's like that. Yes, I believe that to be the case, maybe. And then does that peg in there? I feel like it should, but there's something stopping it. Maybe it needs to be like this. Not sure. Unless it's just a tolerance issue, maybe. That doesn't seem to be. I think it's just a tolerance problem. Is me God's honest opinion on that? So let's bring these. Do they just swivel? Ooh. You've got to just force that past there. Surely not. Sure, it's a bit more sophisticated than that. Yes, they ball joint up like that. There you go. They can go out the way. They can come out the way there. And then this panel. Is this still hanging down? Is it? So that closes there. That panel closes. Left side. I guess. Oh, you know, we've brought the arms down at some point. Yeah, because by this picture, the arms are down. So we'll do that right now. Like that. And then that one. I really don't know how much of this I'm getting on camera. So... and that, that seems to be it. That folds away neatly like that. No, this comes up. This comes up first, apparently, and then that comes in. Locks it all in place, and then this, I'm guessing those tabs, yeah, and then I guess it can be sort of whichever way you want it, but there's detail on this way, so let's have the detail facing out. Let's make use of the visible detail. Right, there you go. That's his back end. Right, now onto the legs. These rotate down. Same with the other side. And then they come to the back and then tab in there. So that tab into that slot. There we go. And then a face like that. And then this comes up. Probably aren't seeing this very well. And then how does this? And then that comes, and then something happens, and then like that. Is that what we're saying? The end result. We'll see how that. Yeah, I believe that is the way. So that comes up that slides up, that double joints, and then double joints that way, and then I'm just saying fucking nonsense really, and then it just sort of falls down there. So there you go. I think they're just supposed to kind of sit there, I think. Yeah, there you go. There he goes. Then what panel's that? Is that a panel on the arm? I'm going to guess probably one of these ones. Do you think this one? Yes. But we aren't sure where that pivots. Or is that at the top? Pegged in there as well. Side of side. And there's not really any way to get your hands sort of in there and get any leverage on this sucker. Ow. There you go. And then that one tabs from there. And then little flap. Doubles down. His hand's in there. His hand comes out. Forearm, inner arm folds in. And then is that it? Is that his arm done? That just sits there. I mean, it's secure, so, oh, that's a nice little ratchet. Oh, beautiful. Right, let's do the same on this side, because he has two arms, and they operate in the exact same way. So, there we go. That doubles down. Fold that flap down. Flip out. No, flip out his hand, and then tab, slot in there, and then his outer forearm just rests there, and you have a hand. It's got a nice little adjustable thumb. Isn't that adorable? So there you go. Right, let's sort his feet out. I imagine that's the next step. Yes, you separate the feet, just pull them apart. There you go. On the inside of the foot, I imagine this is where this is taking place. He says. Does this? What's holding that together? That should fold in, but that's already been in. And then, oh, okay, are these? Okay, these are things that should have been out to help secure that in place, but they've not, so no big deal. Fold them away. These push in. They do push in. That side was already pushed in. Did I never notice that? I guess I didn't. And then fuel tanks come down, and then this exhaust stack folds over. I'm going to assume, oh, this is on camera, fucking douche. There we go. Tab slot, double joint that round, same on this side. double joint that round, push in, marvellous stuff. And then this front end untabs, might not untab, probably should untab based on what I'm seeing. Yeah, untab, double joints down, compresses, tabs into there. Very aggressive. Same that side, double joint, compress, tab in. There we go, look at that. And then, still on the feet, something folds out, which potentially might be, I don't fucking know. Are we laying this chap down now? Is that what we're doing? And then this comes down, yes. And then that comes up, yes. That is what happens. And this arm does something. And the whole fucking shebang does something else. It might be that. And there's a, oh, I see. And then, where should that go? Should that go in there, do we think? So that's what it was. So that needs to come up. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that then just, how does that go in there? Because that doesn't look like it clears that. He's got to just move it around. It's not a big deal, I suppose. Yep, I guess, and that then compresses into there, which doesn't look like it's going to be fun to get back, to get back out. Fucking hell. Fold this up, double joint that round, and peg goes in there, peg goes in there to secure his shin. And then panel comes up, and then, fuck me, what's this? Is this the front? Yeah, this comes out. This is his toe. That just folds in. Yes, and then this wheel comes up. Yes, it does. To what end, I don't know. And then fuel tank has a thing in there that comes out. Ow. Let's just push that in. Nice touch. And then that tabs into there. It says, if you see that, where that goes into there, back of his foot to create, well, the back of his foot, I suppose. Does anything happen at the front, or is this set? It looks like that's pretty much, and then the back of this, that just refold in? Just sort of sits there, I guess. Yes. So right, let's do exactly the same. Yep. On the other side. So what we need to do is the things that I've already done that I definitely didn't forget about. That comes up. That comes up. push that in there. Oh, that one moves a lot smoother than the other side for some reason. And just compress that into there. Bring the whole assembly forward. Tab that chap into there. Squeeze that nice and tight. And then you do the next step, which is taking this front piece out to make his toe. Bring that down. Bring his wheel. Double joint that up. Don't think that secures in place. Don't think it does. Go to the back of the foot. Tab in the new back of the foot into the old back of the foot. Like that. Don't do it like that because that was a complete disaster. Line it up properly. And then, no, not like that. There we go. Oh, they slide. Is that necessary? Was that for the alt mould? Oh, I said that weird, didn't I? The alt mould. The alt mould. No, don't like that. Leave it like that. Might be for the alt mould, who fucking knows. And then what else you do, the back, is you fold that in. That just rests. Which, considering how many things tab in very securely, that just resting to me isn't really a big deal. Or, you know, a big deal at all, should I say. And there, in all of his glory, we have fucking Motormaster. And if I do say so myself, that transformation was very enjoyable. The end result, which you can't see yet, is fucking magnificent. Let me show you. Look at that. I'm gonna go fully floating. I am colour me impressed. I genuinely enjoyed pretty much every step of that transformation. Every step. Very impressed with that. Yeah, very happy with that. I'm going to leave him back here. He's a big art. I mean, I don't have anything masterpiece like G1 size, but from what I did used to have MP10, the Toys R Us colours, so a bit more of a vibrant red and blue. And I'd say you'd probably eyeball MP10, just to give you an idea of scale, which I haven't done in any of these videos at this point. So yeah, my bad. Right, let's move on to this mountain of a thing. This raises up, his gun comes out. I think this is just ready to go. Yeah, I'm assuming these are all connection ports for the rest of the team's guns. Yeah, looks cool. I'm happy with that. I'll say what since we're doing it. So you have a tab. We have a tab there, have a slot there, and the PAM. Move his thumb out of the way. Peg that in. This isn't the right way. No, this is the wrong handle. My bad. This is the way around. Still looks cool. Let's say what let's bring his thumb around there. And then if we can just bring his thumb just to fill that gap, close his fist up. Oh, there is trigger fingers on a separate joint. It's not like a one molded piece. So, little bit of flop to it. You know what, I know like dynamic posing and stuff is cool and that, but sometimes, especially with some of these bigger ones, just it being in quite a simple A stance is more than enough. Back to the trailer, got distracted. This comes off. This only going one way, but I think it really matters. This will become his, I'm going to guess, waist. But that being said, like he's got a waist on his back, so don't know. Okay. Good detail on that though. Nice bits painted and stuff. Nice. And then to finish off the rest of this, we can go over here. We lift this chap up. We lift that chap up. Yeah, if you weren't sure, the instructions confirm that that is in fact robot mode, which is nice. And these side panels come out. This side panel comes out, and then the fuck? This whole bottom bit comes out. Is that what it's pointing to? Oh shit! Yes, it is. All right, then that comes apart, but I don't think we want that to come apart yet. So we'll pretend that that didn't happen, despite it being very evident that it did. So yes, just fuck off over there for a second. Oh no, it does come. Yeah, that is the next step. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then I think the sword. Right, let's bring this down a bit. This is this sword for Minotaur or Motormaster? Anyway, that lives in there. Yeah, doesn't really matter which way. That lives in there. These fold in. That folds down. That folds down, and then that is the base of the sword. Yeah, there you go. And then the hand, let's go for this one first. This folds out, gun folds forward. This, what does this do? Does this double joint? This double joints forward? No? Hello, Lou.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Right, it's time to come back from school.
What, 12:30? Oh, alright. You finished already? So, I've seen a really good day then.
Yeah.
Sam, alright. Right, give me 1 second, mate. Let me just put this down. Just finish this one little. Let's finish this one on. Mate, look at that.
It looks cold.
How's that not look cool to you, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second, mate. I'll be with you. So this comes out. Has that already been folded in? That hasn't. And then that pegs in there. Boom, there you go. Right, there's a base mode engine turret thing. Cool. We're back. Blimmin' kid finished school at 12:30. He's already getting Friday off. Outrageous, isn't it? But yeah, he's finished year 8 now, bless him. Right, so that's one Canon turbine thing. So I assume it's just a case of doing the exact same thing on the other side. So we will do that. Bring that forward. Open that out. That's already been, I think that should be like that, I think. Because that should have been like that, I believe. But anyway, fold that in, fold that in, double joint that, so pegs, posts, post holes, whatever. And there we go. Matching pair. And then, I don't know, just bring them up to tidy it up, I suppose. Don't know if you're supposed to do that, but there you go. And then these thigh bits, separate these. It looks like it's had the work done on it. These bits here. So yeah, let's do this side. So we'll fold this panel out. This guy gets swiveled, and then this comes out like that. And then something happens. The fuck? Oh, okay. No, that's not right. Squeaky, squeaky. So that, oh, I see, and then that swivels there. Okay, now that's tight. Is it? Right. Okay, I'm with you. So, bring that out here, rotate this here, bring that round there, and no? I feel like that should be the way. And then I wonder. Yes, because that design there I believe so it goes that way. So when I'm seeing the panel design on this, it's what it originally was supposed to be. But that should still, or should that come there like that? No, because that coming down there, that doesn't work. Right. That one's kicking my ass a little bit, if I'm honest. Let's try save it on this side. Just a fresh start, a fresh perspective makes things make any more sense. Or less sense, maybe. So I really feel that should... I really feel that they should be tabbing into there. Does this slide down or extend or anything? No? Yeah, really not getting that. Oh, does this rotate? Oh my god, that rotates. So, right, this rotates that way. That comes in there. Oh, there we go. The world makes sense again. Bring this out. No, not that way though. So that's gonna get in the way stuff. Bring that out that way. Have that facing that way. And then orientation it like so, he says. Okay, well that isn't tabbing in there, which if anything, I would say is more of a tolerance issue than anything else, because things are lining up. So I'm just going to sit that on top of there and not worry too much about it, because I believe this is the thigh. So this is these connecting ports are where the legs will bolt onto. So I don't want to be messing with these pegs just to get this to fit, because this chap, unfortunately, isn't a priority. I say that after spending way too much time trying to get it right, but there you go. Okay, and then come over here. Fold that bit there. Facing this way. That connects onto there somehow. Not really sure how. Them two pegs. Yeah, looks that way. And then this way, two pegs in there. Pegs in there, sorted. And I guess these are giving the mounting points for this, which will connect in a way that should be obvious, but I'm clearly being quite special. Oh, there you go, them two ports there. Boom. Nice and swivelly. This one's a little bit less secure. But who gives a fuck? Well, it will sit there and live there. So again, I'm not messing with that until I attempt to connect it all together. So there you go, there's the base bit to hold everything. Okay. These bits on the back, it would seem, are to have someone hold it to look like they're moving it, which is a nice little detail. Pretty cool. There you go. And this guy does something as well, actually. So if you get this, open him up, bring this down. We'll just put him to the side because that's just going to get in the way. Bring that down. Fold that in. Spin these in a direction. That direction being that way. And do the same with this side. And you're bringing this down. Now that's what you have to do for that, it would seem. And then you come over to this fella, undo that panel, put his hand away, close it up, straighten his arm, bring this, just sort of untransform his arm. That's that back in there, didn't it? Now hold on. Oh no, hold on, no. Oh no, it's just, no, you don't need to put the hand away, sorry. So bring that out. Just have that facing that way. And bring his... Bring that up here. Where's it that way? That was there. Face that this way. No, I feel like something else should happen. Doesn't feel like that's right. Or is it? Maybe it is right. Oh, shit. But yeah, this is something that you can do, apparently, to a degree. Close that fist up. And hook that up there. I mean, to just have it and then hold it, it's going to be fine. But I feel like there should be, don't know, something more to it. Also, having it where he's holding it, but the tab that holds it in his hand is working against gravity seems counterintuitive. It's fair to that. Yeah. But that's something you can do with this, should you want to. If you want to. Not something I think I'm going to be indulging in, if I'm honest. But you have that option. Just bring that back out. See, these separate as well. Maybe they should separate. Maybe that's part of the shield mode. Well, no, that's going to be for his chest. This is his chest piece, isn't it? I bet this is his chest piece. I'm not going to look. But yeah, I bet that's what this is. Betcha any money. Let's put away this foolishness. Yeah, the tyres are again of like a last rubber. I didn't think any of that was on camera. My apologies. Yeah, I think these bits separate because this becomes his chest piece, I think. But yeah, I'm not going to look. There you go. Well, you can also give him this sword. So if you separate the bit that comes apart, which is where it's normally best to separate things, and then does that come up? Yes. So this is either going to be a really long sword for this guy, or a really short sword for Menasor. Why's that being a dick to come out of there? I can't get that. I can't get that sword bit past. Am I doing something wrong? It must be mentally ridiculous. Got it in the end. As you can see. Right. Let's see how he holds. Does that mean it's nice and light? Oh, this must do something as well. Or is it just supposed to be gappy? Right. Pop that in there. Get that up there. Get his hand in it. Grab a little mitts. Get his thumb in for the assist. Clamp that shit in. Okay. I think that this sword extends in some way because this is a good size fit for Motormaster. Right. So there's his base. It's nice that they do something with the base, I suppose. If you wanted to have them all in robot mode and you wanted some sort of background, it's a nice addition. I'll just park his shield thing just behind there. Actually, no, because I'm going to need him all the way back because he's too close to the screen. Or the camera. So there you go. Oh, get out of it. Here he is in all of his majesty. Don't think that's helped at all. But he looks absolutely majestic. I am so happy with this. And if I'm honest, the transformation I was semi-dreading, but this has been an absolute dream. I mean, the transformation of the last one, Dead End, was more of a pain in the arse than this. The only thing that I think might be a problem is getting the flaps that make the top of the cab that are folded in there. They might be a pain to get back out. But other than that, I don't, apart from the time it's going to take, I don't have any real worries or issues about transforming this back to vehicle to get the vehicle shot of all of them and then into combined mode. Touch wood. I think it's going to be absolutely fine. I don't foresee any real problems, if I'm honest. And the only little nitpick about his gun would be that you've obviously got a massive... This is just waiting for someone to plug into it. So that's the only thing with his gun. There's obviously like a chasm. I mean, even if this bit like extended, just to sort of cover that, I'd be happy. Right, the camera isn't... Oh, that's better. That's a bit better lighting. Right. Love the face sculpt. Looks the fucking beast. Now this is full swivel. Gets tighter when it gets past about 45, but you do have that up there, down there a bit. These do move, so if you did want to move them around a bit, you know, aftermarket sticker. Again, this is like a 3D sticker thing. I need to figure out where this guy got them from because they look the absolute bee's knees. Upper articulation, you get all the way around there. Just based on friction, still holds that out and holds the gun. This does the same with the sword, to be fair, so that's quite impressive. Shoulders, you get the transformation joint there, and then you get the actual shoulder joint there. So you can get quite a good shoulder movement. Bicep swivel, this guy's bicep swivel is a little bit loose, but it might be worth just if I give that screw a tweak. But I don't have my little screwdriver set on me at present, so I won't be doing that. Ratchets in the elbows, I assume to help with holding of the weapons and stuff. They still feel great, and you get just past 90 as well, so that's cool. Wrists swivel as far as the kibble will let you. Thumb on a ball joint, just one solid bar of a thumb. Trigger fingers separate, the rest three are Siamese twins. Waist swivel, that will give you all the way round. Yeah, it will give you all the way around. But you start to, this bit at the back comes off when you get to about there. Happy with that. Legs, you get back as far as that. If you wanted to get further, you can move that out of the way. Give you an extra 2 and a bit clicks. Forward, you get there. Outward you get there. Ratchets still feel great. You get, that shouldn't really be a joint, that's just part of the transformation, so we'll ignore that. Hip flaps just move just on like a ball joint, I think. Or just a bit of a loose swivel, fuck knows. Knees, I think, is the biggest area of limitation, I think. I've only been able to get 1 click out of these knees. Oops. Oh shit. Yeah, that second click. Well, unless you just, why don't you just open that up? Yeah, you get 2 clicks out of the knees. And then whatever it is, oh yeah, it's these but should we move them out of the way? Can you get more? Yes. Okay, so if you needed more, just move the back wheels out of the way, and then yeah, there you go, move that out of the way, and then you get from there to there, you get 3 clicks out of that, and the 3 clicks out of it. And the feet are, continuing the trend of this set, the feet have got a lot of movement. You get all the way down there, you get up there pretty well, forward down there pretty well. So a good handsome amount of movement there. This at the back is quite sensitive. I think there's a tolerance in this whole backpack setup. I think it might have been that very first joint that folds the Menasor head away, but it doesn't all just snap in perfect. I mean, it sits there and it's going to stay. See, that tab's been a bit stressed. See that white line on that tab, a bit stressed. But it holds together, and once you've posed it, just squeeze it, and then it'll be fine. It's not falling apart or anything. It's just, I'm just noticing it because that is literally what's happening to it. But this guy looks fucking brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think I did see something as well about no, that might have been combine mode. Yeah, that was combine mode. About weapon storage, but in this mode, weapon storage is just part of that whole massive base thing. So, but you get a sword and gun, and shield. To be fair, so you're spoilt for choice, weaponry wise. See what I can do. I don't think that this is really. I think this might be a better way of doing it. Just trying to give this dude's guy, because he's so dark and my lighting isn't amazing. I don't think I'm doing him justice because he looks fucking brilliant. I'm so happy with this set. So far, the whole set looks great in both modes. So this is me hoping for the best but preparing for the worst. Should Menasor together be a fucking disaster, the set as individual bots still looks wicked. So, I mean, obviously, if Menasor doesn't work out, it will be fucking devastating. Pardon me, but it is what it is. But, like I said, you got to be optimistic. Prepare, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So, there you go. And this has been a long video, but it's trying to transform this shit in front of a camera, a phone. Can be a bit of a pain in the arse, can make it a longer process. So should you get one of these, I'm sure you'd struggle less and do it probably quicker. As would I, should I do it without this in front of me, which is what I'll be doing, is getting them all into the vehicle, because I'm not fucking recording that shit. But let's fix this for. But yeah, very, very happy with this. Very, very happy. And at this point, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this guy. I'd almost just want to get the last one just to finish the set. Like, you know that it's good, so maybe that last one doesn't get its time to shine that maybe it should. I don't know, but. Also, in between the last video and this one, I did look up that video of Dead End, because I was quite concerned about how to get it all back into vehicle mode. So I watched, I think it was Emgo and somebody else transform them, and that's when they mentioned that I think that Dead End should have come with all the improvement pieces, you know, like this bit and all the bits from here. So I think this bit. I think before the only thing that held the cars on the leg in place were peg 1 and peg 2. But instead, they've put this backing bit in, which I think does most of the heavy lifting. That's why in the instructions for transforming this guy, the accessory bit lists, you know, as an image of that, because this is what it was. So again, I'm not, from what I can tell, these bits came with Dead End, is my understanding. But obviously the package in here, because it's, well, I don't know why, because this just the guy I bought it from, that's why he packaged them. Don't know what to tell you. So yeah, and you get a spare face, and I haven't seen anywhere you get a spare face for Menasor, and I haven't seen anywhere that you would necessarily. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, double joints. That makes sense. Yeah, I haven't seen anywhere that would necessarily make sense for it to be stored. So I don't know if that. Yeah, I'm not seeing. We'll have to see. There's got to be somewhere half decent to store it. Even if you're just rattling around somewhere, who knows. But there you go. This has been Transformation Motormaster. This is. I cannot express how happy I am with this. I absolutely love it. Let me see if I can just put this up here. Let's stand up here maybe. Just fuck around these legs a bit. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. This, I say, this recording setup is absolute amateur hour, let me tell you. But there he is, all of his glory. Get the shine off his face so you can see it. A fucking beautiful set, absolutely. I just want to just look at it, man. Just like look at it. Look at it again. I know he's been on camera for well over an hour and a half at this point maybe, but just look at it. Yes. So I will get the combined mode up at some, because this combined mode I'm actually looking forward to. Generation Toy Gravity Builder. I've been putting that off a little bit because I think I'm going to be really unhappy with it. Oh dear. But this one I'm really looking forward to doing. say. But I'm gonna leave these together in robot mode for a bit, just to live with them, because they look good. And then I might transform into car mode and leave them with the cars on display for a bit, and then combine them, leave it in combined form, do the video, leave it in combined form, and then see which one I prefer and how the whole setup pans out. Because again, like, I did get all of these to have Gravity Builder, Warbatron, Transformation all in combined mode, but how much I enjoy these in the different modes has thrown me a little bit. Just clean his neck up a little bit. He's got a ring of dust around there where you can't get your fingers. This is my Lego brush cleaning set. I have thought about as well getting the Generation Toy Megatron, but yeah, let's get these combined forms opened and enjoyed first, and then we'll see how the display lends itself. I mean, these knee joints are very strong. I'm not sure what part these knee joints play in combined mode, if they do play any part, but they're strong. Put this sword away. I think I prefer him with the gun. Yes, right, that'll do, because this is going to be a long ass fucking video if I'm not getting, well, it is. But I don't want to be approaching the 2 hour mark, because that is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Imagine if I'd done the combined mode as well. Oh my god. Unwatchable content. Unwatchable. Right, yes, I'm done now. Thank you for watching. What a piece, what an absolute piece. Yes. Right, I'm now done. Goodbye.